Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. Today we're looking at Devil Dinosaur number 1. This is 35 cents, and this is 1979, Marvel Comics Group. This is when Jack Kirby returned to Marvel Comics. Jack Kirby and Stan Lee had a falling out. And Jack Kirby went to DC Comics, where he created the Forever People, the New Gods, and Thanos, and all that wonderful stuff. And then he did Clarion the Witch Boy. He did the Demon, and then he came back to Marvel, and he was very prolific in this period. But I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't his best stuff. During this period, he did Machine Man, he did Devil Dinosaur, he did that Black Panther run. I showcased that a while ago. Just not his best work, but he was very busy. He did a famous Captain America run with Madball and everything. So let's check out Devil Dinosaur, also featuring Moonboy, the first human. In an age when giants walked the world, he was the mightiest of them all. I think this period, like Jack Kirby, was just throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks. So here we have the Fun Factory ad, and here we have a splash page. A lot of fun. All right. So let's read this. In the misty reaches of the prehistoric past, in the days before the fall of the great lizards, there lived a creature the likes of which the world had never seen. In his time, he strode to the Valley of Flame like a giant red-scaled demon. His only companion, a young dawn man named Moonboy. All right, so this is edited, written, and drawn by Jack Kirby. And I always say that's kind of, I don't think you should be editing your own work. Editor and inker Mike Royer, artist Petra Goldberg, paleontologist Archie Goodwin. He was the editor, the group editor of this. So here we have, look at this splash page. Just a lot of action, a lot of energy, but not Jack Kirby's best work, if you ask me. But the indicia should be 1979. We already saw the date. Number 1, 1978. Okay, so it came out in 78, but you return it in whatever, 79. All right, so here we have a 2-page spread. Look at that. It just like I said, you could have a problem with Jack Kirby's anatomy. You could have a problem with his style, but you cannot have a problem with his imagination or his energy. Just look. I like this guy. Hey guys, look, we're on camera. So, only you must rule here. Attack them now. So this is Devil Dinosaur. He's like a mutated T-Rex. Now, I know what you're gonna say. There was no humans and dinosaurs living at the same time. And I think later on, Marvel made it so that this happened in the Savage Land. The Savage Land, so it's not as far back as we think it is. The Savage Land, there's still cavemen and dinosaurs. So, they kind of retroactively fixed it. And then they were saying that a Moonboy is one of Wolverine's ancestors. But that's not as impressive as it sounds, because if he's one of the first humans, then he's pretty much almost everybody on Earth's ancestor. So here we have Devil Dinosaur is just smashing and fighting. So this is just like, I don't know, as a kid I dug this. It's because it's just, look at, it's just dinosaurs fighting. How do you not love that? Everybody loves dinosaurs. So just stomping away, wham, crack. And I kind of feel bad because, they're just dumb animals. Look at this poor guy. He's not even eating them. I guess that would have been too gruesome to show. And he's just screaming in triumph. Now, notice I'm not reading a word. I'm reading these words. I love to read the sound effects. I'm not reading a word. But the storytelling is magnificent. The words are almost superfluous. Just these old school comic creators are amazing storytellers. Meaning, you know what's going on without reading the words. The art conveys the story. And I know comic books are supposed to be a blend of art and words. But if you don't have good storytelling, if the art doesn't convey the story, you're going to have a feeling of confusion and disjointedness, which, happens a lot with people who don't employ this technique. Say you have Moonboy, you're like, yeah, go get him, Devil Dinosaur, and he's all cheering him around and, riding him around. Wouldn't that be cool, riding a dinosaur? And now he's going to contemplate the nature of the universe. So here's, like I always say, when the panels, you see like wavy lines, it always indicates a break in time. So now this is the past. What happened? So we have, you know, this primordial jungle and everything like that, and the volcano erupts, and this dinosaur gets trapped over here, and I forget the killer folk. That's the name of it. I had to read it. I forgot the name. The killer folk is another tribe, and they're killing these dinosaurs. And this was cool. This was like a fluid, and you stuck it on the wall, and you made like you pulled it. The viscosity pulled a line, and it was semi, you know, like stiff. And then you could put these little things on it and race them, and they would slide down. You know, I thought it was a cool toy. I obviously I had it. All right, so they chase down even the baby dinosaurs. So this is, look at this baby dinosaur. He's just getting burnt and scorched by the torches as they're, you know, ranting and raving, and you know, and also the volcanic eruption gets a little too close for home. They run away, and the young devil beast who fought, he still lives. So look, they burnt him red, and he passed out from the pain. Look at, and you won't attack me, will you? So then this thing is coming to get him, and he's about to get eaten. And since he, you know, the Moonboy showed Devil Dinosaur some kindness, he's going to fight him off, and he fights him off. But this thing is still, look, like he's racked with pain. So I'm going to help him. So he's leading him to the pool, and Devil Dinosaur is chillaxing in the water. He's sharing some food with him, and now they're friends. Look, he's actually like helping him build and everything like that, and they're bonded now. So there we have a boy and his dinosaur. Look at that. That's just wonderful. So here's Dinosaur Dispatches. And this is Jack Kirby writing an editorial. And if you notice, he did this in Black Panther. He did this in Machine Man. He fills up half the letter page with art. Who am I to complain about art? So he doesn't have to do as much writing. A little cheap by the king, Jack the King Kirby. And here, I know, I get distracted by this artwork. I got a little nostalgic. Gain weight in 7 days. I've done that. Unfortunately, I haven't stopped. So every 7 days I gain weight. All right, so here's a pterodactyl's flying. He's running around. This is the moon people, his tribe of people. Devil Dinosaur. Look at the creepy beady eyes, you know. And look, speaking of beady eyes, I'm getting hypnotized. So I like this panel. This panel's pretty cool. It's funny because when I was a little kid and obsessed with dinosaurs, I thought like every square inch of the earth was going to be covered in dinosaurs. And the rule was, if any two dinosaurs happened to make eye contact for even a split second, they had to battle. Like there was no way that there was like peaceful coexistence. What do I know? So here's the killer folk fighting, and they're just a bunch of ruffians all cheering and watching the bloodshed and the carnage. Not like the moon people. Moon people are peaceful. Sharing some crack, beating the crap out of them, you know. We could only wonder what's going on. So what do? They're lighting a torch in victory, and they're gonna use fire to flush out the devil beast and lure him, because they want to finish the job. They want to kill the devil beast. So what are they doing? They're lighting all the brush, the grass on fire. He wakes up. Roar. Look, the whole jungle's on fire. Moonboy is a little perturbed by that. I don't want to ruin this. This comic book, I'm not a grader, but this comic book is in amazing condition. So Spider-Man spoils a snatch. I'm refraining myself from making the obvious joke. And what does he do? He uses cupcakes. And he spoiled a snatch. It's killing myself not to make the obvious jokes. I'm dying inside. I'm dying. So Devil Dinosaur, he's just riding the dinosaur, and he's just going berserkowitz. At that moment, the terrified herd burst from like a living. So he's actually leading these, you know, and chasing them out so that they don't burn to death. You know, Devil Dinosaur, even though he's a devil and he's got these creepy eyes, he's not a bad guy now. He's a superhero. So what's going on? The killer folk are gonna get him. Killer folk got some clubs. Oh no, they invented piercing weapons, and Devil's War. Next issue, Devil Dinosaur and the killer folk. And I loved this ad as a kid. I used to just imagine myself buying all this stuff. And here we got the seed catalog. So that's Devil Dinosaur. It lasted 9 issues. It was fun. I got no problems with it. As far as like this period of Jack Kirby's work, this was one of them that I actually liked, and it's not like a nostalgic or anything way. I just like this. Who doesn't like dinosaurs? It does what comic books are supposed to do: fun adventure. And let's face it, it's for kids and it works. I was totally excited by this. I got no complaints. I thought it was fun. I got the first issue and it was all beat up. My Devil Dinosaur comic is just destroyed. So I bought another one, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and I filled in the gap. So I got all 9 issues. It's if I could see if you don't like it, but it's fun. I think they're cheap, but they brought back Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl. So that's the new series. And it's set in a modern world, and Moon Girl is like a elementary school kid who's smart, like borderline autistic or something like that, and nobody. It's like, kind of like Snuffleupagus. Nobody believes that there's Devil Dinosaur. So then I think she's being bullied or whatever. It's a modern update on the Devil Dinosaur and Moonboy. So there you go. I liked it. It's a lot of fun. I don't know if it's ever been collected. I really don't. I got to check that out. But you can get these pretty cheap. That nobody really is craving some Devil Dinosaur. All right. So there you go. This is a fun comic. I hope you enjoyed this. All right. I'll see you tomorrow with another video. And thanks for taking time out of your busy day to watch my videos. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.